Hello, this is Grizzly Petersen. I'm starting off here from a safe standing stop on Farrington Road. We're going to be making some YouTube videos about gun laws of North Carolina and federal gun laws, about buying guns, selling guns, about some of the guns that I buy or already had. They're all rare guns. I like rare guns. I like older guns, at least back in the 80s, 70s are better, 60s are better, 50s are better yet. But 40s, 30s, 10s. 1910 is about as old as I like to deal with, shoot. I did see a gun on the internet that is a very rare gun, and I was the only one who bid on it. Sometimes I do this. I see something that I think is very rare. I just did this at a gun show. Bought it from a feller. I thought it was, the lighting was, very often the lighting in gun shows is not good. Now, you should have either a North Carolina pistol permit, which is available at your county sheriff's department, or a concealed carry permit. You have to have one of those two by law in North Carolina in order to buy a handgun. As I understand it, from anyone. From your brother, I think, is the law. So anyway, I bought this 1949 Colt police positive. I noticed in the poor lighting that it had a 3-inch barrel marked Cobra, and it was a 32, which is fairly rare, especially in a Cobra. I thought I really had something there. I didn't even realize that it had a steel frame, which gave away that it was not a Cobra. I paid $400 for it, and what it was a 1949 police positive, all right, but someone had put the 3-inch Cobra barrel on it and made marks from the tool, and the barrel wasn't even completely straight. And they didn't want to give me $100 for it. Some of the ones that at the gun shows that knew what it was. But then I was at another gun show later on, and a dealer looked at it and offered me $300 on a trade. So I said, yes, I will be glad to do that. I kind of wonder if the dealer didn't make the same mistake I made. I don't know. usually dealers at gun shows, if they give you 300 as a rule, unless they're very good-hearted like me and they give people what it's worth, I try to do that. But no, I'm probably not any better than anybody else on that. Just kidding. Anyway, I was required to show him my concealed carry permit in order to complete the transaction. I traded for a 1963 Smith & Wesson Model 10-4, I think. In really nice condition. I think I had to give him $125, but at least, and I will feature that in one of my YouTube videos if I get around to making any more. So this video is just going to be a little bit of explaining what I'm going to be doing. I bought another gun that I saw online. When I was a kid, my dad and I were looking for a 22 for me, a good one. I had a couple, but I was going to get a good one. And our neighbor had the nicest new Remington in 1957 or 58, and it was called a Remington Model 572 lightweight buckskin tan. And these are a rare gun. They made them in buckskin tan, crow wing black, and teal blue. They had aluminum receivers, and they had aluminum barrels with a little steel liner. And I have that along with me today. And I'm going to be seeing how that thing shoots. I have read a little on the internet. I read it before, and then I kind of forgot it when I bought this gun, that there's some talk about they don't shoot very well, but we'll see. At any rate, yesterday I drove, or was it the day before? I've been really busy lately. The day before, I think. I drove 2 hours, got to the store down by Charlotte right at 9, got out of the store with the rifle, the lightweight Remington, by 9:20, made it to my appointment at my Duke study, where I'm in a study, a 3 to 5 year study on an insulin. I can't remember the name of it, but it's advertised on TV, that may be very beneficial to cardiovascular patients like myself. I had a 95% blockage back in March of 19 and a heart attack from it, but my heart was not apparently damaged, hardly at all. And through rehab at Duke and continued these people at the study keeping track of me, I'm staying at my 50 pounds less weight than when I had the heart attack. And I'm playing basketball 3 times a week here at the YMCA in Chapel Hill, and let me tell you, those guys don't miss. I don't care what they look like, if they're 17 or if they're, well, I'm by far the oldest there. But all of them, all the way up through, everybody can shoot way better than I ever could think of. This is basketball country. Everybody's playing basketball. all the time here. I just heard at the I'm a big Lady Tar Heel fan, and I just heard a feller there was handing out flyers about these senior leagues, and I'm going to go take a look at that. They have a 64 to 70, a 70 to 80, and an over 80 league. And I believe the 70 to 80 league, he said the one guy from here was on the team that won the national championship. So I'm really interested in getting into that because I really am in the best shape I have been for so long. My left ankle is actually better than it was when I was probably 20 years old. I had a rare extra bone.
In half a mile, turn right onto Pea Ridge Road.
Accessory navicular condition where sprained ankles were severe, and I still have a weak ankle. I stand on that one leg during the Lady Tar Heel basketball games to strengthen it.
Take the next right onto Pea Ridge Road.
But through Medicare and my wonderful supplement, I was able to get that surgery done without having to
Continue
pay
on Pea Ridge Road for 5 miles.
a penny of out-of-pocket. And it involves a stem cell patch from a live birth C-section infant umbilical cord. And my ankle is better, like I say, than it was when I was 20. So I might do okay, even though I can't shoot like these guys. I might be able to run with them better than them, hopefully. So, the other gun I have along is another rare gun that I picked up at the gun show on a trade. Guy didn't know what he had. Well, he kind of knew. He'd been told. But he wanted a pre-64 Winchester 30-30. And I had a really nice one. And those things are going for like $700 now. So I traded him straight across for a Marlin model 1894 in the rare 22 Magnum caliber. We have that along too. We're going to see how that shoots. Now if you buy an antique dish for $10 and it's worth $1 million and you resell it, well, you're obligated to pay income tax of some sort on that. It's the same thing with guns. If you buy a gun real low, and then if you see 5 other guns that you would rather have than that one, or if whatever reason you decide to sell or trade the gun, you have to do it through the law. But you also have to worry about if you make money on the gun. It is, as I understand it, that's considered income. Now, the way I always used to do it with guns, for many years, I would always buy high and sell low. Well, I was never giving Uncle Sam a bill on $300 I lost on a gun. So this is going to be interesting to take more of a look into, and I'll be reporting everything I learn right here on my YouTube channel. That's why I changed my Facebook name to Grizzly Petersen, was because I was planning on doing this. Somebody asked me today on Facebook, my niece, kind of a niece, what's with the name, so I told her, and then now I'm doing it. So thank you, Tara. Be sure to like, share, and especially subscribe. It's free to Grizzly Petersen. I'm not even going to touch that camera until I find a very safe place to get off the road here. There's a very good place. Pull right in here. And I'll turn around and head on down to the gun shop. I may ask that good gentleman down there if he minds if I do a little videoing right in his store. He has a YouTube channel. Or no, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He just has a Facebook channel that's very popular, by the way. Carolina Firearms is the name of his place. If you want to check him out on Facebook and buy a gun or ammo from him. Okay, Grizzly Petersen out for now. Thank you.